Walk, Ride, Fly, coming to you live from New York City. I think that's going to be my intro now on every video. Alright, so today I'm starting here at Columbus Circle, right by Trump International Hotel. Man, he has all the prime locations in the city, to be honest. Anyways, so I'm walking from Columbus Circle all the way to Times Square. See how New York has changed due to the coronavirus scare. A lot of stores have closed or downsized. You don't see as many people on the street anymore. It feels different. So, anyways, and Central Park is to my left side. Let me show it to you. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do a video here one time. Maybe sometime this week. Alright, so starting from the heart of Columbus Circle, which is to the right of me. Yeah, and Columbus Circle has one of the nicest train stations. So does Hudson Yard. Yeah, it's cleaner and has a lot of stores, a lot of options. The same with Penn Station as well, but I don't know. I like this one in Hudson Yards. All right, so it looks like there aren't as many people. It's a Sunday, but I think it should be busier than this. And it's a nice weather. It's I think 51 or 52 today, degrees centigrade. Or Fahrenheit, sorry. I don't know what's in, I don't know what that is in degrees centigrade. Or Celsius. It's a nice statue. I don't know what the name of the statue is, but yeah, looks nice. Okay, now journey to Times Square. A lot of nice art. No. That is the actual Columbus Circle right there in the middle. And there are a lot of newer buildings in this area as well. The circle, around the circle. And that is the view of the Trump Tower from the side. It's huge. Okay. It's now very common to see a lot of people wearing masks. It used to be like, once in a while you see one or two people wearing a mask, but now it's almost every other person. I don't know. I've heard conflicting information about masks, so I don't know if I should wear it or not. some people say, or some doctors are saying, it's not going to help you much. And some doctors are saying it might help a little bit, but not as much. So I don't know. And there are many associated issues with wearing a mask for an extended period of time. So there could be other issues, underlying issues with it. Maybe, I don't know, if you change it every 20-30 minutes. Maybe like every 3 to 4 hours, maybe. One thing about Columbus Circle is that, in general, this area has a lot of fancy stores, like expensive brands. I've noticed. Like, I think there are maybe 2 or 3 Nordstrom stores in this area. I see Tom Ford on the left side. See, there's another Nordstrom right there. Jeez. There's one here. And then there's a second one on the left. And I think there's a third one on the other side as well. There's another Nordstrom right here. I don't know if it's the same one, like it's part of the other one on the right side, but yeah, anyways, you get the idea. So just so you know, right now I am at Broadway and West 57th. I like this area. It's a lot cleaner, but of course, very expensive. Everything's expensive in this area. That's 9th Avenue. Or 8th Avenue, sorry. On the right. Yeah, so Broadway is between 7th and 8th Avenue. See if you notice, there aren't that many people on the streets. It's just, I don't know, it's unusual for New York. Oh yeah, there's another Nordstrom's right there. Yeah, so anyways, there's a handful of people, but not as many. At least some of these stores are open, which is great. Oh, let me show you this. This is the Universal Music Group office. I'm sure you've heard of the name. They're big in the music industry. That's Universal. The reflection is not helping. Ooh, look at that. That's a Ferrari. You don't see them often in New York City. I know a lot of people think that, by coming to New York, that they would see a lot of expensive cars. No, that's not the case. Because, there's always heavy traffic in New York City, so if you bring a fancy car, it's highly likely that you're not going to drive it fast. you're just gonna have to drive it slow, and then what's the point, right? Oh, that's a nice dog right there. Hello. I normally walk really fast, so I'll try to walk slowly so I can show you everything. Yeah, one thing about New York is, when you get here, you sort of adjust to the pace of everyone else. And, when everyone else is just rushing for no reason or for some reason or whatever, then, you're going to do the same. But notice that there's barely anyone. I mean, this is unusual for New York. Yes, I know it's a Sunday, but you would at least see a lot of tourists, even New Yorkers, because it's not that late. It's only like 6 p.m. right now. Oh, not even 6. It's like 5:40 something. I don't have my watch with me. And yeah, and this app that I'm using to record doesn't show the time. That is where they record the Late Show with Stephen Colbert Report. I'm just gonna cross anyways. This is what I like about New York. This nice view between buildings and the sun rising or setting. It looks really, really, really nice. I mean, depending on the time of the day. I was gonna catch that quote that showed up but went away. All right. Late Show with Stephen Colbert. I should definitely do ads. I want to do ads. That'd be nice. Anyway. There he is. The man himself. Wow. Look at this. This is New York City. And I'm a couple of blocks away from Times Square. Look at this. There's like 10 people. Oh my God. How is this even possible? Did everybody just leave the city or stay home? I mean, but at least tourists are not allowed to come in, so that makes sense. But I mean, people live in New York. Yep, a lot of Broadway shows are canceled, musicals, all that stuff. Let's see. Wow, performances are suspended through April 12th. Wow. Purchase will be automatically refunded. You got tickets on the credit card and the theater's box office. Charge tickets to the. Yep. So that is our new reality. Everything is shutting down.
Like, imagine Aubrey was like, you know what? Paul and I are really trying to figure it out. Because like they left their church and they like, and they were like, you know what? I know this is crazy. But like,
Yeah, normally this place would be packed.
and believe that like there's something to this movie. No, I would think, wow.
Unless maybe even on days when it's like extremely cold, people still get out.
There might be like
They do things.
lifestyle. I know.
If you hear anything, please let me know.
But I think, like, my approach to it, yeah, I mean, why? Like, tell me why. Tell me what you do, like, okay. I don't mind that, but I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. Alright. But then I was like,
So now a lot of stores, at least stores that are open, they put sanitizers by the door or at the counter so that you can use it as many times as you want. I mean, it's understandable, but it's very common now, more than usual. It's common now. All right, I'm seeing more and more crowds. Jeez. Yeah, so that place, Stardust Diner on the left side, there used to be like a line that goes at the end, towards the end of the block. Now it's more like maybe 5-6 people in line waiting. So, yeah. So for those of you who are brave enough to come and visit New York, you should, with extreme precautions.
That's what they give in the book.
Alright. So if you want a quick prayer service, this is where you would come. Right next to Times Square. Yeah, there's literally like chairs and service and everything here. I don't see anyone though. Maybe the pastor's in the car or something. Okay, on to Times Square.
Okay.
Alright. I'm seeing more crowds now. Luckily, the state of emergency for New York doesn't require stores to close or anything, at least until now, which is a good thing. I hope it continues that way. Uh-oh. Back to expensive stuff. Let's see what we can get here. Louis Vuitton. Very. Gucci. Wherever you are, if you plan to go shopping, New York is a good place. It's not bad. You have options, you know. You can get the most expensive stuff or the cheap stuff. It's up to you. So this is a gift shop right by Times Square. And if you can see, there's barely anyone in the store. I think store employees are just standing around, chatting. Maybe like one or two customers. There is. Oh yeah. Looks empty. Just employees, mostly. I wonder if they're going to have restrictions around Times Square in terms of, you know, how many people congregate in one area. Because the state of emergency for New York states that, you know, no more than 500 people can congregate in one area. See food courts, no one is in line. Oh wow, another store closed. Let's see what it says. Our fossil family of associates and guest safety and well-being has always been our top priority. As a result, we decided to proactively close all North America stores. Like all? Wow. To continue your shopping experience and learn up-to-date information, visit fossil.com. Interesting. And I read this morning that Nike stores are closing as well until sometime in April. So yeah, I think if the big companies are doing it, I'm pretty sure the other ones are going to do it as well. Okay, this is sunglass. And as you can see, there are no customers inside, but it's open. Oh, wait a minute. There's a nice horse right there, police horse. Let's see if I can talk to him. Or, talk to the policeman. Not the horse. Ooh. Let's see. Hello.
Very nice, bro. So it been here, you still can see it.
That horse looks healthy. Very healthy, well fed.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
look at the badge. Number 1407. How you doing? How's it going?
Oh, it's you. Oh, wait, how did 3 people get here?
I just met them here.
Oh,
All right. Enough about the horse. So I'm gonna cross this way. Oh, nice. The chairs are open to the public. I was was kind of worried that they might close it because usually there are a lot of people sitting and standing, and it's just it's not safe, with this coronavirus spread. Okay, Times Square is kind of busy. Not bad. Ooh, look at this shot. That looks really nice. Daytime view. It's perfect. There's some type of notice that I'm seeing. Let's see what it says.
Exactly the whole time.
Right at the heart of Times Square. So. Oh, this is about being filmed. Or ads and commercials, TV shows and stuff like that for different things, for media. Okay. Yeah, because a lot of news outlets come here and report on different things. So, yep, there's one right there. Oh, there's two. See it right there, right by the statue. Oh yeah, maybe this is what they were talking about, being recorded for commercials and TV shows and reports. Look at those panda bears. Those are the chairs that I was talking about. I was worried they might close those, but they're still open. Alright, let's go up there and see what's going on and enjoy the view. Let's see. I'll try to go as high as possible so I can get a better shot of the city.
Stop filming, and you're gonna come. It'll be like just like the first 5 seconds.
All right, first I'll show you the backside. And I came through West 47th and Broadway on the left side. The view on this side is not as great, but this side, look at that. Look at this view. I honestly wonder how much energy they're using to run these TVs and screens and ads and everything. Like they never ever turn it off or dim it down. It's always bright. It doesn't matter if it's like 100 degrees outside. it's always bright. Always running. A lot of photographers from around the world. Yeah, see? This many empty chairs or stairs. Not in New York. This is new. Maybe unless you come like really early in the morning, 7 a.m. maybe, 8. Yeah, that's it. Anyways, this is what Times Square looks like right now. Yeah, for those of you who are from smaller cities, you might think there are too many people, but trust me, there's nothing. And also one thing that I noticed is that a lot of people are not wearing a mask over here. I saw that in many parts of the city, but not here. Interesting. I have not seen a single person with a mask. Let's see if I can even find one. If I could go on this side. Yeah, so those chairs will not be as empty as you're seeing them right now. They've been at different time. Yeah, definitely coronavirus has changed everything in the city. I'm sure it's going to get a lot worse. I hope not, but I think that's where we're headed right now. I think it's creeping up slowly. And then later on it's probably going to be very drastic. And the numbers, the cases in New York keep spiking up every single day. It's just exponential growth. Alright, so I think this is what I have for you today. Maybe tomorrow I will try to go to the financial district, or maybe later tonight, depending on if I have time or not. But this has been my report for Walk, Ride, Fly. See you again tomorrow. Okay, I'm done. Have a good one wherever you are. Have a good day. And yeah, so let me know how your city is coping with coronavirus scare, what city you're from, or from where you're watching this video. All right, keep me posted. Have a good one.